Okay, now we have all kinds of different installation applications. We'd like to go over some of the things that, that's what all these toys are here. So Gary, let's talk first about most of these up north we have metal duct. So it's real easy for them to cut the hole and just put the 4 screws in, you're done.
Exactly, and that's originally the product was designed for the northern market, so everything was built just to mount on a metal plenum. It was easy. And then we learned throughout the country there's lots of different needs, especially
we got ductboard, stuff like that. Let's talk about ductboard first. This is their ductboard plate.
So ductboard plate for the 401. So put it up to the ductboard, just draw around it, cut it out, put it in, mask it, tape around it. It's got a nice big flange on it. And it comes with toggle bolts? And we have toggle bolts. I think a lot of guys don't even use them, but you can. It comes with a toggle bolt. So this is like the Rock of Gibraltar once it's taped in.
Well, it's inset anyway, so it's the ductboard's kind of holding it.
Right, so
you
it's flush. Yeah, you mask it. Yeah, it fits
right
real tight. The unit fits right into it. It offsets the unit in. There's holes pre-drilled to shoot the screws in. Then let's say we put this in ductboard, and above it we have a big piece of flex coming in. We don't want to radiate into the flex.
So this toy comes into play.
So then we have a reflector, which is also pre-drilled, that would mount above the lamp to keep it from shining up. So you have two options with the duct mount plate.
Okay, great. And then we do the same thing with the 403 unit here.
Yep, 403 unit, same thing. Everything's pre-drilled, and with the 403 it's a little bit more critical because with the having the shorter lamp on the bottom, if we didn't offset this into the duct, we would cover up almost half of it.
Right.
So this offsets it in, so you get complete use of the oxidation part, plus you're getting all of the germicidal lamp in the duct also. And the same reflector can go on the top if we need to block the UV from going up. So it makes it real easy to duct mount install on the 403 unit.
Okay, then we got the remotes. We're going to have some of the same challenges, so why don't you go through what we got with those?
Remotes will have the same challenges. The oxidation unit, again, duct mount plate if we're going to duct mount it, which is real easy. The cool one for the oxidation unit is this magnetic L bracket, which let's say this is an air handler where you have no return ductwork. So you just have basically a filter grill on the side of the air handler, and we said we want the oxidation on the return side of the system. You can actually just put this in the blower cabinet and slap it to the side of the blower cabinet with a magnet, and now we have the oxidation where we want it in the blower cabinet. So that'll take care of that. Then with the germicidal lamp, let's say we want to put it above the coil, but we don't want to mount it exterior, we want to hang it inside. Then we have a magnetic Z bracket, so this again will mount into the bracket, everything's pre-drilled. And then this will slap inside the duct, and that's holding it in. And then the same reflector if need be. So it makes a real easy install there. Or perhaps we are on ductboard and we want to use a germicidal lamp, but we want exterior mounted, then this would mount onto the plenum, and then again the lamp will mount on this. So it would be a ductboard mounting plate to put the germicidal lamp in.
Now you talk about this reflector to stop it. We have reflector lights as well, right?
Yes, we actually have a lamp that has a coating in it where the lamp only shines in one direction. And those are the most handy if you're mounting on the underside of the A coil. It's difficult to get a reflector in there. So then if you use a reflector lamp, you can just have it shining up and nothing comes off the bottom side of the lamp. So that makes it real easy for underside of the A coil.
Okay. And then we talked about cycling the system, especially when we're using the oxidation.
Yes.
And here's a way of doing it.
Yeah, the cycling is critical with all the oxidation models, or if you want to be real energy efficient with just a germicidal model. If it's a gas system, you'll probably have an EAC terminal, so it's easy just to wire to the electronic air cleaner terminal. If not, on a heat pump, or maybe you run into a gas system that doesn't have this, is a current sensing relay. So some wire, AC wire through the center of the relay that's going to have a load on it when the blower's running. So it's working like an amp probe. It's just sensing there's wattage on that wire. That's going to close it. and simply power to L1 and the line going to the UV unit to T1. And when this senses power, it's going to close the circuit and turn the unit on. If, let's say it's a DC variable speed system, then you need to find power on the AC side of that circuit before it converts it to DC. So if that was a gas system, the blower door safety switch is still on the AC side. You can just unplug that, run it through the center, plug it back in, and then loop your power through. It's
great.
really, really easy install for cycling. Then also, if we're talking heat pumps, these remote units are all hardwire units. So it is to code to connect this to the 240 volts feeding the air handler, but we have to fuse it down for the size wire in the unit. So these are 5 amp inline fuses. So you would just install the inline fuse and then take power one leg to the current sensing relay and the other leg directly to the unit. But this does bring us to code for hardwiring into heat pumps.
Well, it looks like you thought of everything. The nice thing about working with you is when we come up with stuff in the field, guys want different applications because of installation. You're pretty quick at changing things. I mean, a lot of this stuff wasn't here a few years ago.
It didn't exist a few years ago. Every time somebody told us of a new challenge, we figured an easy way to install it and make it a quick install.
Oh, great. Okay, thanks very much.
All right, thank you.